In this brief video, we're going to talk about how to send messages to your groups. So down here, you're going to click on messages, and that's going to open this up. Now, first things first, whether you click on send single or send bulk, it's going to take you to the same screen. This is your send messages screen. I'm sure they'll probably remove one of those to eliminate confusion, but this is the screen it will bring you to. Now, in here, if you've got multiple numbers, you can click this drop down, choose what number to send it from. Make sure you click this arrow, read all of this info. It is highly recommended that if you're going to send a bulk message out to a big group of people, that you use a toll-free number. That being said, let's walk down through how this happens. So if you're sending from an alphanumeric sender ID, read this. You can send from it, but you have to be able to give them the ability to stop, to opt out, etc., etc. Check your local laws and country info. Check this box if you're doing it, and then you'll type in that alphanumeric sender ID. All right. Now down here, you're going to choose, am I sending it to a group? Am I sending it to a particular contact? Or am I going to manually type a phone number in here to send to? You can do all three. So if I wanted to send one to my business phone, for example, I could go and send a single message specifically just to that phone number. If you want to choose contact, you'd click on contacts, click the drop down, and select your contact. If you're going to send to a group, you would click on the group, scroll to the group that you want to send it to, and then choose the group. Now, if you've been collecting address data, you can always mouse over these little question marks to see what they do. But if you've been collecting address data, you can segment this send. You can filter it by city, state, or postal code. So those are some really cool features in there. Once you've selected the group you want to send to and put in whatever filters that you have, the next thing you're going to do is scroll down and you're going to decide, when do I want to send it? Now, if you choose schedule delivery for a later date and time, you can just click on a different date and time. And then, for example, this will go out Monday. And if I say I want this to go out at, maybe I'll say 8:40, nope, 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, maybe I want to do that. Now, by the way, this is military time. So 23 obviously is 11 o'clock. So if I say, I'm going to go at 9 a.m. to be safe, so it's not too early for anybody, and I hit done. Now, if you've got templates saved, you can select one of those, and we'll talk about how to create your message templates in just a moment. If you got a mobile splash page, you could select it from here if you want to include that. And if you mouse over this, notice this, you can set it up to post to your Facebook wall as well. If you click on that, it'll ask you to log into Facebook and connect your account there, and then it'll automatically post to your Facebook timeline. I'm not going to do that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. Now, down here is where you're going to type your message. Notice all the characters. So you might say to yourself, well, wait a minute, 1,588 characters. What is this? If you're sending a big bulk message, it'll break it up into multiple messages. Just remember that you have 160 characters, 160 characters per message. And this is your little stop to opt out down here. That has to be included in there. So just remember that. It's down here, just says stop to opt out. So I might send this out and say, this is Matt. I just wanted to give you some Monday motivation. You are awesome, and you're going to do great things this week. And now maybe I say, do I want to add more stuff to this message? How many characters are in this stop to opt out part? Let's add this in. So far we're 126. That would bring it up to 142. So I've still got 18 characters in here. I could put in my web address if I want and go, all right, we're good to go. Now, the number pool. It delivers it from a pool of phone numbers to handle higher volumes. So this will just like kind of vary the numbers that it comes from. I personally don't turn that on. I use a toll-free number. I want it to always be a recognizable number that people have saved in their phone that they're familiar with. So I'm going to leave that feature off. Now, throttling. If you mouse over this, you can see what it is. But basically, this is just like how many messages per second are going out. I leave it at the default of medium, but mouse over the triangle, look at what it says, decide what's best for you. So I've created this message and now I'm just going to send it out. I'm going to schedule this to go out on Monday morning at 9 a.m. So send. Now that I've hit it, my message has been sent to those 15 people, or scheduled to be sent, I should say. Now, down here, if we click on Groups Message Queue, it'll show what messages are queued out to go out to specific groups. Notice that it shows this message. Now, if you want to make this message go out in weekly increments, which you can then go in and edit, you would click on this handy little orange icon. By doing that, what it's going to do is it's going to copy it to go out 7 days later at the exact same time. Now I can click on this blue thing and I can go in and edit it. By the way, you can see a preview of your message right over here and the number of total characters. Now you can also click this little spinner if you want. You can do message variations. So right now there's only one possible variation in there. I haven't gone through and done any other ones, but if you want to, you can click on that little yellow icon. It walks you through, tells you about the spin stuff. But since I don't have like different names and things in there, it's not going to spin out right now. So now if I want to go through and change this though, I can say, here is your Monday motivation. And then I'm just going to say, you're destined for greatness, but the question is, will you choose to follow that destiny? Now I can see it over here. Here's your Monday motivation. Boom, boom, boom. And I say, save, send message. Now, notice that it is scheduled to go out 7 days later, the following Monday. And now there's the new message. Now, if you click this purple icon, what it will do is it will copy it for 30 days later, the next month. So you've got the opportunity to edit, trash, duplicate to the next week, duplicate to the following month. So that's your group scheduled messages. Now, if you click down here, it'll show you your contacts message queue. If you've queued up a message to a single contact, that would show up in this area. Now, if we go down further, you've got message templates. So let me walk you through message templates. If you mouse over actions, you'll see the ability to add a message template. We're going to call this Matt's Monday Motivation Template. I'm going to say, here's your Monday motivation, ... And then I'm going to put a space and I'm going to put my web address in here. And I'm just going to save that template so that on Mondays, all I have to do is fill in the space in between. So now when I save that template, I can go back to my messages and let's say I go, I'm going to send a bulk message and I'm going to send it to a group. I'm going to choose Matt's group. And then I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to choose the Matt's Monday Motivation template. Now look, it's already filled that area in. I can add whatever I want in between. So that's how messages works in SMS-iT. It's fast, it's easy, and you have the ability to get your message in front of all the right people at exactly the right time.